Welcome to Dakar 2020. It's game over for another big favourite in the bikes, while over in the cars, there are fireworks on the sand.
I'm joined by two lovely English gentlemen who are the voice of the Dakar Rally and the highlight show. So we're going to talk. On my left-hand side here, we have Andy and we have Neil. So you guys, what is it, your role here on the Dakar?
So every day there is a 26-minute highlights programme that has to be produced and sent out to the world. So myself and Neil split it into 13 minutes. We write the scripts, we put our voices to it, and off it goes.
We've got to try and tell the story of the day's action, but it's all, and then we voice it, and it's quite stressful in there. We've not got very much time to actually do the commentary, but then we also have to then send the script to a central place, and it gets distributed to all the different broadcasters around the world, because their commentators have to translate it into Polish, Russian, Spanish, French, etc., etc. So the script has to be really, really precise, so it's not just what we're saying and then we throw it away. That gets shared to the world as well.
And I can imagine it starts out slow the day, but is there a point where it just becomes mayhem?
Well, by the time you found where you live in the desert and you maybe got some breakfast and you've sat down at your desk, you think, yeah, this is going to be fine, and then it just becomes mental, it's chaos.
I always kind of do the intro and the start of the show, the top end, so I'm in charge of the bikes and the quads, and then the SSVs a bit later. Neil always does the cars and the trucks, and he will often, obviously being here in Saudi Arabia, it's a new country and they want to showcase what they have to offer as well. So there's usually what we call Dakar Explore, which Neil will do.
The images are coming in from, 100 miles away on a satellite. They're being fed in. We're getting someone shouting, and then every now and again, while you're having a conversation, someone shouts "mixage," which is French for voicing. So everyone has to shut up while someone voices something over there in Spanish, and you want to have a conversation with him about what's happened in the bikes. What was that picture that's coming in there? So it just goes completely crazy, and then that tension just ramps up to we have to hit a satellite feed at 5:30 every day, and it has to go by sort of 6:15. And if we don't, we've messed up everybody's day.
We should mention as well that Sebastian Piquet, he's the man who is in charge of kind of what goes into the show every day and the features we put in there. And he also jumps in and helps out. So we do have a third man and a third voice on the show.
Almost everything can be live streamed these days. We're a long way away from this being live streamable because there's hundreds of competitors covering thousands of square miles every single day. So this is still very old school, but ultimately we tell the sporting story so that the viewers at home understand who's winning and who's out. And then eventually at the end of the day, we watch the Red Bull update to make sure we've got all the facts, because you guys do a great job as well. Well, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Join us again tomorrow when Dakar 2020 continues.